I totally forgot that when you do that, the broadcasting will stop. So I have to be careful with that next time around. So.
I'll be on
Beyond the battle.
Alright, so for everybody tuning back in, that was an error on my end. I'm still new to this streaming thing, so I'll figure out how to bypass a lot of that stuff here shortly. So doing a quick battle lounge until no, it's all good, man. Oh, whoa, you're good. Oh, get a couple hits in. Go hit. All right, one more. There you go. All right, we're good. Alright, good one.
Round 2. Fight. Hadouken! Hadouken! Break you!
Up 20 minutes in server maintenance. Oh well. For those tuning back in, sorry about the delay in the past stream. So apparently had got an invite, and I got to learn how to get past the menu so where it doesn't obstruct the stream or anything. So no worries to my boy Punk here. So it's all good.
Round 1. Fight. Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Firefighter's right. Very correct. Oh, didn't mean to do that one. Whoa. There you go. Right on.
Final round. Fight.
Good one, man. Yeah, like Firefighter said, limit your jump ins and try to control more of your neutral. It's alright, man. This is a learning curve for everybody. Like I said, I don't look. This is something you guys have to know about me. Alright. Firefighter will tell you, Rump Nasty will tell you, anybody else will tell you about who I am. My thing is that, you know, defeat is going to be imminent at some point in time. I might lose, you might lose. It don't matter. I don't care if I'm master rank. I don't care about all this other nonsense. If you're super duper hyper ultra grandmaster or whatever that is. Some of these guys take this stuff too seriously instead of actually teaching and actually kind of you know, embracing and telling somebody on what their faults are or what they could probably do better.
I'll be on guard.
It's all about learning, so we have to take that and strive. And this channel, like I said again, is going to be dedicated to not only just ranking up but learning and bringing people in the community about certain things. I may be a Ryu main, but I could probably help in other avenues as well too. But like I said again, it's all about having fun, and it's all about trying to learn and improve your gameplay as a player. That's what I'm striving to do, because I'm tired of the toxicity that's in the FGC right now. Everybody knows something but ain't willing to teach somebody something. You know what I'm saying?
I will fight you.
Round one.
Firefighter's correct. You are doing well. Ooh, good one. Drop combo. There you go. Much better.
Round two. Fight.
And see, now you got resources to use. Now it's all about how you're going to implement that. That was much better from you. Much better. Like I said, you've been limiting your jump ins, which is a definite plus. That definitely helped you in there. Now it's up to you on how you're going to use your resources and how well you stock it or whatever. Another thing that you could do is whip punish. Whip punishing can actually help you in this battle, especially with Cammy. Cammy has insane footsies. And good hit confirms. So.
Round one. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
I don't know. Oh, did not mean to do that one. Ah, that was your match. Or your round. Dang it. That was your round.
You win.
I don't necessarily agree with the critical art cancel. You did, it seemed like you did it out of desperation. The best thing to do, especially when you have something of that contingency like that, the best thing you want to do, Punk, is you want to probably kind of like take how I'm saying this and use it in this pretense. Use your meter and use it like you're putting the fear of God into the opponent. You're giving the opponent always something to think about. So whether if you do a shimmy, whether if you do whatever it may be, use the meter resources and let them know that you're gonna respect my gangster. You know what I'm saying? So you want them to want the opponent to have a bit of fear, and what their next move or what their next thought process is going to be. So don't be afraid to use certain resources, but you want to use your resources at the right time. So therefore, you have the fight to your advantage. 10 minutes. So after this fight, we'll go ahead and conclude the broadcast, peeps.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh wow, that was kind of laggy there. All right, ready? Okay, you were doing the right things, but then I think you gave up. You gave up the other stuff. Street Fighter Kid. No, actually, rank is at, well, I don't know, because we're at Battle Lounge right now. But I think because of my experience last time, it was they suspended rank battle like 20 till. So right, Firefire's right. Ooh. That's how you punish. Let's see what you can do with it. Looking at that.
You win.
Firefighter's right. You need to conserve your meter also and take some space in your neutral. One thing you can do, because you've already got the skill, the biggest thing that you need to do at this point, and we're gonna end Battle Lounge right now. For everybody that's joining, that's coming in, we're ending it because the stream is going to end soon. So, all right. So just to have a brief discussion before they start talking about server maintenance and everything. So what Firefighter was correct. It's about it's about saving your meter consumption. Also. No, very good games to you, man. No, for real, and hear me out on this one too. Meter consumption. Also, be very aware of your neutral. You got to contain your neutral. You've already got your hit confirms. You got very good hit confirms. Another thing of your strength, you got good anti-airs. I like how you do with the anti-airs, especially with the standing medium punch. Or standing medium punch is really, in the words of what's his name, K. Brad. I comment anti-air is godlike. It's godlike. I mean, you can't get past it. I mean, she got the speed, she got the tools. It's godlike. Straight up, godlike. So, use that to your advantage as well as trying to get your DPs and the cannon spike as an anti-air. So, use a cannon spike for that. In addition, yeah, I know, right? That was spot on, wasn't it? but yeah, use that to your advantage. Also, your meter consumption. Your meter consumption has got to be a better focus. Learn when to use it and learn when not to use it. Another big issue that I've noticed, you got to switch up your rhythm. I caught onto your rhythm. Most camis will do the standing medium punch, not standing medium punch, but crouching medium punch, and then into the crouching medium kick, hoping that they can catch the opponent off guard. It's kind of dangerous. What you want to do is switch up your rhythm. So therefore, if I decide to go for a parry, I'm wide open for a crush counter. So you got to switch up your rhythm. Don't become robotic in a lot of your attacks. You know, Cammy has a strong array of tools in general, but you want to exploit those tools as much as possible, and that's something I think that could help you in the long run. So anti-airs, work on your neutral. Try to figure out when you can whiff punish, when you can't whiff punish. Don't just fish out for damage. When you fish out for damage, you can actually get yourself hurt. Kind of like what happened where I did the solar plexus, because you did the standing heavy punch, and you know, it's really difficult with that. Absolutely, Punk. Yeah, and that was your opportunity. That was your opportunity to take advantage of that. Correct. And the thing is, like I said again, Cammy is easy to use, but here's something, like I'll say it again, and I know the server maintenance is going to come up, so I don't care about that. I have to chat. And this is something that we can acknowledge or encourage with everybody in here. What I was saying beforehand, because players, and this is no insult at you, because you've been dedicated to the player, so respect. I respect those who are dedicated to their character or to their craft. What I have a problem with is that those who think that because using a stronger character to answer at Street Fighter Kid, that you guess you're using a character that doesn't mean that covers your deficiencies. At the end of the day, this is still Street Fighter. So regardless of what character that you're using, regardless of whatever that may be, you still have to do something about your deficiencies. And what I mean by deficiencies, your play, your weaknesses, whether it be anti-airs, your neutral, meter consumption, whip punishing, shimmying, tech grabbing, whatever that may be that you feel that you're weak in. And you personally yourself as a player would know where you're weak at fundamentally. At the end of the day, as bad as the meta can be in Street Fighter V, it is still Street Fighter. You still have anti-airs. You still have, yes, Exactly. You need to use more of your normals and use them not only convincingly, but use them strategically. You want to be methodical in your thought pattern. I'm using what people consider, I don't even say a low tier, I can't even say if it's, you know, maybe a low tier character or whatever it may be. But no matter what, I disagree, Street Fighter Kid. And if all you do is use a character that covers your deficiencies because you lack in fundamentals, you lack in anti-airs, you lack in many other things, you'll still lose a major even if you're using a strong character. And by the way, Fuji ended up Fuji, who is BBJP21, placed 26 at the Taipei major. So don't disregard the low tier character. The brother got skill, and he's one of the only, and probably at this point, probably one of the strongest Ryus that are out there, considering the fact that he placed in the major very high and very convincingly. He's the one who ended up getting the and I can't say mid tier. I disagree. He is the only character, only player thus far out of any Ryu main that has actually Fuji with a J, Fuji, F-U-J-I-I, who has placed. So that automatically makes him one of the strongest Ryus that are out there. You got stronger Ryus, but you need more Ryu, mains and representation. And so I don't believe in all this nonsense about you'll never place a major, you'll never do this. You, the player, are responsible and accountable for your own skill level. If you're using Urien to cover your deficiencies as using a Ryu main, then you're truly not a Ryu main. If you're using Akuma to cover your deficiencies because you're still having problems with Ryu, you're not a Ryu main. If you're using other characters that are strong or high tier at best, or probably top tier, and you're still having problems with your deficiencies and still losing majors, or still losing offline battles, still losing online battles, you're not a Ryu main. Case in point, you're still having deficiencies in your gameplay, whether people like it or not. And as somebody who has played Street Fighter for well over 20 plus years, Ryu is still the epitome of the balancing of Street Fighter, regardless of how out of place he is in Street Fighter 5. Ryu will teach you everything you need to know about your fundamentals, your core, and everything else. Period. There's no exception to the rule. Period. So people can take that with a grain of wisdom, and it's not throwing insult to anybody, but people need to think about their mindset about how they approach this video game, and how they approach any fighting game for that matter. People are looking more so as a cash cow, because they're getting sponsors or whatever they may be, because of the fact that they're not placing in tournaments. Don't worry about the disconnection server. I'm still talking to you guys. So it's probably your end because my stream is still going. Basically, again, it's a mindset. You can't have a mindset of, oh, I'm gonna go to Cammy because I don't know how to use this character. And it's a different thing when you talk about normalcy, or when you're talking about how you use your characters in general. Yeah, I need to work on normals. Exactly, and your spacing. Exactly. That's all fundamental play when it comes to Street Fighter, good or bad. Your neutral, your basic fundamentals of everything. Everything starts from the basics, then you work your way up to the advanced stuff. You start off with your foundation. It's kind of like if you're taking martial arts. I take martial arts on the side. We call katas. In this case, foundation arts. You begin with your foundation art, meaning you start off with everything from your basic punches, your basic kicks, your basic anti-airs, your basic pokes, your basic strings, whatever it may be. Everything starts from the ground up in terms of how you implement your play, no matter what character you're playing with. It's kind of like whether you like the guy or not, what Filipino Champ stated. If you yourself are still using a strong character and yet you are not implementing the right things, then your gameplay is not good. You're messing up in your gameplay. Firefighter, all come with time, repetition, and practice, and experience. Absolutely, practice those and hope to see some improvements in the future from people. Exactly, and that's the thing. I want to see everybody come up. I don't have this notion of being the best or something like that. I don't play that. I keep it humble, man, because like at the end of the day, I'll lose them, I win them, I lose them, no matter what the rank, no matter who it is, and it's all essential into how you approach the matchups. And another thing is understanding the matchups. When you hear people say MU, understanding your matchups, your frame data. Capcom does have. We'll take that with a grain of salt, Street Fighter Kid. We'll take that. But at the end of the day, people still trash on Ryu, no matter how you look at it. But anyway, getting back to you, Punk. It's about. It's essential about. How you approach the matchups. Do you understand the matchups? Do you understand if not only about matchups, it's about rhythm, and that's something that a lot of people don't understand. It's a rhythm. When you mix up your rhythm, it makes it harder for the opponent to understand what you're going to do next. And I would recommend for anybody that's out there in the lounge, other than Firefighter and myself, watch replays. Watch your replays. Watch other high caliber, I call them high caliber players that use Ryu or they use Cammy or whatever they may be, and try to implement everything that you're watching from multiple players and put that into your own style of play. And nothing wrong being creative. Like you hear people say, "Oh, he's random this, random that. Oh, he does this." Okay, you're only doing that because they're only saying that because they're not catching on to your rhythm. They expect to grab you. You DP them. They expect to do a meaty attack, but they miss it because you did a delayed crouching attack, and that caught them off guard. They don't like that. It's about your rhythm, being unexpected, being unpredictable, not being monotonous or repetitive or stagnant in your approach with the gameplay overall. It's about how you do that. And yeah, Punk, don't look at characters as tier lists. I dropped that in silver rank. It's about your skill level and how much you want to know about your character. Absolutely. Firefighter's telling the truth on that one there. Absolutely. And you have to take that. That's surreal wisdom. Because at the end of the day, let's put it this way: rank doesn't matter. Okay. And I say that because although secretly I am master rank on my other two accounts that I use, and the other account was basically my team account that I used to be with called S Club. There's still some things that I can also learn. You know, I'm still getting my crosscuts, and anybody can beat me. I don't have this pride motive like because I almost lose or because I lose or whatever. Like I'm above anybody. I'm willing to learn from anybody, no matter how high or how low you are as a player. And that's the mindset that many people should actually learn to bring to this game. Many people are always looking for, if they aren't looking for YouTube clout or Twitch clout, the streamer clout, whatever it may be. People forget that you're still giving back to the community. People don't understand that. People just don't understand that. People are looking so much into themselves with a level of selfishness that they forget that there are other people that are actually trying to learn and enjoy the game too. And sometimes us as players, we rob the element of taking the fun away from the game because of being overtly competitive. And being too immersed in thinking that we're the ish, and when that comes as a failure automatically, you know, humility that comes with this game, you know, and people don't understand that. It's a ton of humility. You don't have a certain level of humility and being accepting to a loss. It's kind of like, you know, as fictional as the character may be, meaning fictional, meaning not real. Sagat, what he said in Street Fighter 4, he said a loss learned from is better than an empty victory. You know, you can win all you like, but if you ain't learning anything behind those wins or behind those near defeats, then your gameplay is becoming stagnant. Sometimes you need to have a loss or a few losses or multiple losses or even a train wreck of losses, and to understand where you're weak at, to understand where you've been exploited, where you haven't approached the game. And many people look at popularity versus the not improving their overall gameplay, and that's one problem when it comes to stream content. So, you know, it's all about that. So to everybody out there, I hope that actually is beneficial. Firefighter drops some knowledge out here too, man, and the wisdom is always appreciative. And to everybody out there that tuned in, thank you all today. Punk, I wish you well. Next time you want to get some games in or whatever, man, and if I'm on stream, if I can actually get it the next time, holler at your boy. I won't be afraid to do so because you taught me some stuff that I need to do as well. Win or lose. And to everybody out there, bless you guys. I hope and pray that you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. I might be streaming again tomorrow, same time maybe. If not, I'll probably be doing it in the evening. But each and every one of you, take care, be blessed, be safe, and good games to everybody that's out there. Take it easy, guys. This is Landon, aka DJ New Spirit, out. Peace and blessings. Have a good one, guys.